Research has found that attempted suicide rates are higher among people who belong to the LGBTQ plus community. And on today's Mental Health Monday segment, we have Brittany Deses joining us with Health for Life Counseling to talk about how she's working to change those numbers. Brittany, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Yeah, absolutely, and thank you for having me today. A little bit about my background. I have a bachelor's in art therapy, and I am a licensed professional counselor trained in EMDR and other trauma-informed modalities. The specialties that I have are domestic violence, sexual assault, abuse, and neglect, and then I also help a lot of clients dealing with relationship issues, including domestic violence and sexual assault, as well as helping their marriages and families and the troubles that they're having in those areas too.
Okay, Brittany, how long have you been doing this, and particularly in the specialties that you just mentioned?
I have been a licensed professional therapist for about 5 years. I also, through many internships I probably have a collection of at least 500 hours additional of that. And because I work with a lot of people in relationship dynamics and in relational experiences, like people who are experiencing other alternative relationship dynamics and queer experiences, I would say about 5 years in that.
Okay, so at the beginning, I mentioned that suicide rates can be higher for people in this community. So just tell me a little bit, your expertise on why.
There's been a lot of reasons. Through our prejudice and biases, we used to criminalize and pathologize queer experiences, and a lot of that bias and stigma is still hanging around in our culture. And so there has been a lot of trying to change people's minds in that area. But of course, because of our biases and our stigma, a lot of queer folks get a lot of bullying and hazing and outright aggression towards them. With our current political climate, I would say a lot of people have found urgency or maybe permission to even lean into those biases, stigmas, and prejudices. And so that has really been harmful for a lot of the queer folks that I have been seeing. And our queer folks are also more likely to be experiencing homelessness as well, about 120 times percent more. So with getting prejudice and bias against them, homelessness, really impacting their ideas of self-worth. And then there are still a lot of families that will see queerness as bad, and they might not be affirming homes, they might be outright abusive homes. And so a lot of that is really decreasing our queer folks' mental health.
So if someone were to come to your office with some of these issues and struggles we've talked about, what's your approach? Walk me through that.
I really like to match energy quite a bit. And so if they're ready to just deep dive in, I'm gonna meet them where they are. But usually I have a little get to know you session. We talk about our goals and experiences, what we're hoping to get out of therapy. And then from there, we build our coping skills, and I really get to know them, because if we're gonna be talking about the hard stuff, then I wanna make sure that they can regulate as we're talking about all of those difficult things that they may be experiencing. And because I am EMDR trained, if that is an area that they would like to do, we might do that. Otherwise, we're going to do some talk therapy. Most clients can, if they're really working hard, can get through therapy in about 6 months. But I would say the vast majority are probably staying for at least a year or more.
Okay. Well, Brittany, thank you so much for talking with me a little bit and joining us today. And thank you again for the work that you do.
All right. Thank you.